Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. This is me from EnvoyXtreme, and this time is episode 18 of my NML Survival challenge on Farming Simulator 19. If this is what you're looking for, then please stay tuned. Folks, welcome back, and it's been a while since I've done the last episode. I think it's been about, what, 2 weeks nearly? Or thereabouts, so yeah, I do apologise for that. Just been busy with one stuff and another, with personal life issues going on. But anyways folks, we're back to farming, and I'm really looking forward to this episode because we are nearing our harvest for our big fields. What's the growth at the moment is... oh, they're in the last stage of growth, so that's this just turned within the last few minutes of me starting to record this episode, so I am really excited. But yeah, obviously what we're going to do is we're getting the last bit of fertilisation done, maximise our yield before they fully grow. That means then more income for us when eventually we do our harvest. So what I'm going to do now is I'll just get this cracking on. No point you watching me doing this a million times, so yeah, I'm going to get this done and I'll see you all in just a moment. Alright folks, here we are all done here, just getting the combine now, getting to position ready. Missing the cabin. Yeah, getting the combine ready to harvest those magnificent soybeans. There we go. Swap into the pickup. Yeah, actually, it wasn't that bad. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. But yeah, I just like this little bit here, just this scenery, just beautiful soybeans, absolutely gorgeous indeed. Just rolling on forever. But yeah, all this is done. We're hopefully going to make some cash, some very good amount of cash. Just, yeah, look at that, especially with the haze in the background. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah, just look at that. But yeah, minor obsession aside, I have noticed one or two things. One, got to cut some trees down. Again, I know. But yeah, so like, this tree here can be cut down, this tree can be cut down. I think it's just the two trees, I think, just so the roadway is a lot clearer. These and that tree, that's like a barrier. Because I do still want to keep that border between the fields. As much as I'm tempted to just go yoink with a plough and merge them all together. Yeah, I just want, yeah, some kind of physical barrier, like a tree line, just something like that between the fields. But yeah, so we'll get the front loader quickly, and we'll go on and quickly sell that lumber, shall we? So here we are with these two big pieces of timber. Hit that okay, so just gently move over. There we go. So if we pop you here, how much money are we going to make, folks? Perhaps I should cut these logs off a bit. Yeah, 4 grand. Doesn't seem that much, but hey, I'll take what we can get. Obviously that's closer to the BGA funds. And perhaps towards a new cedar, I don't know. I'm still quite undecided on that, even though I have 2 weeks to think about it. Because what we've got at the moment is cedar or massa, right? Yeah. 12 meters, yes, good. But again, it's just the capacity. That's just the thing with me. Yes, looking at some of the other options. The 830s we can go for. Still tempted by that John Deere. Yes, we've got a few different configurations, like got the 6-meter option for 26 grand. 4-meter option, but again, capacity still isn't that great. Let's go with the D860 then. That's a very good capacity. I'm still tempted. So I got some of these other options that we can go with. Liters. Yeah, I'm still tempted to go with the 8350 because what we could do is we could get 3 of those. That's going to give us 18 meters we're working with, 108 horsepower requirements in total, and we've got 185 horsepower. As well, I'll be looking at, like, in terms of tractors, what we could go with. It's looking at some of the small tractors, see if there's anything. 150 horsepower. I also look for something that pushes that 200 horsepower marker, but 105 no. Looking at some of the medium tractors to see what there's some options. Go with the Magnum, could do. To get what we need, we'll need 84 grand for 230 horsepower. Nope. Oh, the 6L. 203 horsepower for 75 grand. At 185 still. How about the 8000 series? 205 horsepower for 90 grand. That's the thing, it doesn't have support for a front loader. That's the only downside to it, to be honest. $210 horsepower for 120k. What about shoot? Let's go over to the large tractor, see if there's anything remotely helpful to us. Look at some prices. Oh, 100 grand. $510 horsepower. 510 horsepower for 100 Gs. Obviously, doesn't have the front loader options, but yeah, there's some options for us to think about, folks. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna let some time pass. I'm gonna get stuff put away, this and that, get things out. And I'll meet you folks when it is time to harvest. Here we are, folks. It is coming up to 4:15 in the afternoon and it is ready to harvest. This bit here came in about 3:30 and literally within the last minute or two. The top half of the map, well, top half of the fields, yeah, these bits here just came in, so yeah, I'm very happy with that. So let's hop into this and get cracking on. There we go, we are harvesting now, folks. And yeah, this is going to take us a fair while. First thing I'll be thinking of, let's just ditch this header. And let's give it something different, like we have the tool height control option. Because yeah, that would be quite nice, wouldn't it? So, yeah, looking at some of these headers. Let's just do this little pass here a sec. we go, so we'll do just around the boundary. Yes, bits like here where it really bogs down and slows. So let's turn this off a sec. Let's have a little look, shall we? Because how much could we potentially get? 22 grand here, so let's say 25 grand. 25-ish grand, thereabouts. So I think, yeah, we're using, not that one, something similar to that. Yeah, we've got the tall height control option. You go with the Capello one, 5.7 meters, 22.5 grand. Or we could go with the free flow, 625X. We could go with that if we can get the cash. Well, yes, that would be a really nice one. And obviously, the further you go, the more cheaper it get. Well, yeah, we can actually get this one, 12 meters, but I think that's a bit too big for the combines. Yeah, I think something like a 7.6 meter header would do fine. So yes, what's ours? A 9.1 meter header. So yeah. Actually, what, folks? I'm gonna quickly do something here. So I'll be right back. So here we are, folks, with the new combine. Let's get you positioned correctly, and let's go. Miss a little bit there, just getting used to the speeds, but yeah, we're doing at least doubles the original combine speed, at points tripling our speeds. So yes, I am very happy indeed with this, with what we've done here, because look, we had one pass done, getting two done, and at the same time it took us to do a singular pass, so definitely worth the investment. The impact on the yield, I don't think it should do. Yeah, in reality it shouldn't, but who knows, but let's see how much we can get in a single pass so we can do a rough working out. I think yes, overall we're getting about the same. Obviously, this one got about 800, 900 litres. With the other combine, a single pass netted us about 1100 litres of soybeans, but again that was slightly bigger, about 25% bigger, 30% bigger, or something like that. So yeah, definitely hasn't affected the yield differences, or at least I didn't think it has, but who would truly know? So yeah, what I'm going to do, folks, now is I'm going to get this done, and hopefully when we come back we're going to make a lot of money together, and yeah, just see where the limits go. So yeah, I'll get some, folks, so I'll see you all in just a few moments. this northern field. And oh boy, we're going to make a lot of money from this soybean harvest. So if we get this into position ready, and I'll give you some stats, so just get you positioned like so. So yep, this big field here, field 27, that netted us about 51,000 litres. Yeah, because the first two fields here, these two fields, they netted us 23,800 litres, so yeah, about nearly, yeah, 21,700 litres I think if I'm correct, or 600 litres, so not too bad. This field, up north, ahead of us, that's netted us about, hopefully somewhere close to like 14,000 litres. Let's see how much we get here, so it's open up, but let's get you unloaded. There we go. Into the right position, but yeah, just look where we stand at the moment. We've got nearly 80,000. I think we may even hit 90,000 by the time we're done. And the price of soybeans are it's okay. £939 per 1,000 litres. If I could get up to 1,000, that'd be a lot better for us. But yes, I'm not complaining. I'm actually loving this, and this is giving me a few options to do, because if we do this every couple of episodes, obviously I ain't going to do soybean all the time. Next time we'll do canola or something like that. But yeah, just with this header, we haven't always been harvesting at 90 miles an hour. Other times we've been hitting like 10, 12 miles an hour, sometimes a bit even so than that. And that's just because of the hilly terrain, like, not so much this field here, yes it's a bit of a undulation as you can see there, but these two fields here to our right, you've got a big hump in the middle, and that has really slows us down. Yes, when we go down them, we get speed up straight away, but look, see here, sometimes it's still getting started, but once it gets up to speed, sometimes you have to sort of trigger, or toggle, sorry, the height of the header, and that's right, so yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, we get about 2,000, well not even 2,000 litres, don't think we're going to get from this bit here, but hey, we've already made too much, so I didn't mind this last little bit here. Final pass. But yes, one thing I will be doing is I'm going to do some forestry again, because some of these trees in the middle of the field, some of these trees here have got caught on to the harvester, so what I might do is just cut like the odd 1 or 2 trees around the edge. I think there's about 6 trees, 7 trees until that's interfering with our harvester, so we'll get them cut down, get them sold. And I think that's everything. I'm not sure if there's a bit over here we missed. Let's double check. See a couple of tiny flecks. This bit here will go to you. So yeah, if you put it like so I can see here, sometimes it's hard to. Like this bit here ain't as bad, but it's when you get to this bit here. Like, yeah, we did have to cut one tree down because it was an absolute weird pain in the bum. Actually, there's nothing here, so I don't know why that's showing us there's some crop here, but anyways, let's get this unloaded, then we'll grab the... Should we actually sell or should we hold? That's the thing, I might hold it till the morning. Because if you go to normal economy difficulty, just for the moment, yeah, £1,700 £1,700 per 1,000 years, which is actually a good price, but I know it can hit 1,800. That's the thing. Do we risk it? Might try to get some rest for a couple of hours and perhaps hope, fingers crossed, there's a great demand. But yeah, you are done. Money has gone down just a touch, just because I had to well, service the header and combine just because it was slowed down a bit. Yes, with the rate we're going, the header does wear out a lot, so that's one thing to note. But we'll go and pick this little tractor up. But yeah, just a rough estimate. Back down to hard. Yeah, £939 per 1,000 litres, and we've got 89,000 litres of soybeans. So let's actually just do the quick math here. So let's get a calculator up. 88.982 times by 939. That should net us £83,563 and oh, wait a minute. Yes, £83,563 and 50 pence. So obviously this doesn't do pennies. So, but yeah, 83 grand. That would bring us up to 85 grand. And there's a couple of options we can do. Obviously, one thing I want to get is the seed drill, because if you do get a seed, an actual direct drill, we don't have to do the cultivator as often. But yeah, we could get another field, because if we have a little look on the map, let's get a little PD up here. Try to find some flatlands, like we see here. It feels 28. That's still got a hump in the middle, so let's get 28 just because of some of those trees. But that's the thing, I may just want to do something heavy forestry, like get field 40. We'll make a ton of money just from these trees here. So yeah, so about here onwards. So yeah, here onwards. See, this is a huge forestry area here, and they've always split the land. That's the thing. We could buy field 40, get all the trees done, sell it, go 50, 49, 39. That's why I also want to look for something reasonably flat land. Like here, there's a bit of a bump here going up, but it's not as bad as to pump at our farm at the moment. So, and I don't fancy do terrain editing because that's going to be too expensive. And yeah, just try to think where we could go. I don't want to go too far up to the shop because I do like to be isolated, and plus there's one or two things I have got planned for this series, just because for you lot of viewers, just be looking at the statistics of my latest videos, and yep, some of you are enjoying it, some of you are not. So the ones you aren't enjoying it, I do apologise. Feel free to give me some feedback or criticisms of what you want me to do. But yes, I've got a couple of ideas, similar to what I'm doing on Spectacle Island with Uncle Tom's Farm, sort of let's plays, sort of storyline of. I've got something like that in the works for this series here. But yeah, I think, yes, you know what, folks, I'm going to head to bed and we will risk it. Hopefully the price goes up. So yeah, big gamble. So I'll see you all in the morning, or I might, if I wake up during the night and realise the price is going down, then we'll quickly sell it tonight. So all things pending well, I'll see you folks in the morning. Good morning everyone, it's the middle of the night and the price of soybeans is starting to go down, so let's quickly get these soybeans sold, shall we? We're going to first trade these up. I did do some cultivating, not much, only about a quarter of the field, so hopefully we can pull this. Yes we can. 939 at the moment, so hopefully it doesn't drop too much, but who knows. Also, we've got some lumber that we are ready to sell, so we'll sell that in a short moment. But yeah, I'm going to quickly get this all sold, so I'll see you all in just a few short moments. Here we are, folks, doing our first load of soybeans. Unload you. I'll quickly do you empty? Actually quite well actually, quite fast, so yeah. We're at 10,000, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, can we hit 50 in this load? 40, I don't think so, 45, just shy of 50 I think, yeah, 47.6. So you're in a solid 45 grand for that first load, and let's see what we'll get from the second load. Here we are on the second load, and the price ammo is dropped down to 9.38, so it's quickly getting sold before it drops any more, shall we folks? So yeah, the original estimate was, what was it, 83 grand? Yeah, £83,563, so don't think we're going to get quite that much, I think we're going to get about 83 grand. Still a very good amount of money, so I'm not complaining there. So yeah, 38 grand, so that is, we have a look at our income, that is 83,566, so actually no, we earned £3 more than what it guess was on the calculator, so I'm not going to complain that, and we also have some numbers to sell folks, so let's go and sell the numbers, shall we? And I wish I just quit just now, but there were some weird noises going on here. Sounds like there was like a wolf or like a droning sound as well. And it must sound scary at times, but yeah folks, here we are, we've got the number to sell, and I chopped them into small logs, so, because I've learned recently that 6 to 8 meter logs are better compared to the long or whatever first we were doing, so yeah, let's go and sell this and see how much we can get from this pile of firewood. So here we go. Really, 3 grand. That's it. A couple of them were chunky ones, but I'm disappointed in that. I really am. Well, it's better than nothing. So yeah, folks, that is going to be it for me today. We're currently sat on 89 grand, and I've got a few ideas what I want to do in the next episode. Obviously, you've got to buy the seed drills, so they cost 6 grand each, was it? Oh, must have done check. So yeah, 6 grand each, so yeah. That is looking good, and what's the capacity? Yeah, 60 the so yeah, we should have enough horsepower, should have enough everything, so I'm happy with that folks, but yeah. That's good for me today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, smash the like button, first go down below. I've watched and please be my guests. If you're new to here and want to see daily FS19 content, then feel free to subscribe to the channel. But for what you choose to do, I hope they see you, but for now, this is me, Farmer EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.